We is going live from San Antonio, Texas. I'm just kidding. I think we skyrocket to 20,000 and then this thing either is going to reject or we just take this to higher. But I think we're going to go higher today personally. Let's go ahead and open this up. hmm Let's see. Pull that up. I was kind of dumb. I ain't going to lie. I was just yeeting trades on my 150K account. Combine, just being stupid, playing around with this, and I was trying to short here, like a really heavy amount, and I got just stopped. Then of course it went back down on me. So well, it would have been $1,000+ trade if it worked out, but I got stopped, and that was all I could do for the day on that trade. So that'd be what it is. Can't complain there. I think we're finally gonna take out 20,000 here. It's been wanting to inch its way up there. The fact that we're going to do it this close to market open is crazy. To be honest, this might just be a buy and hold day. We're at scratch on the 50K for the day. Going to try to dig it out of the hole, make a little bit of money, get us close to green or back in the green, not be negative anymore. Got my creatine and electrolytes. Got a ghost energy. We're going to focus only on the 50K account today and try to make some money. So we're going to try and grind this sucker out. We gained 2 new subscribers overnight. I'm assuming they came from the TikTok live, so that's good to hear. We're 2 away from my first goal of 10 subscribers. That's freaking awesome. Let's check the sound settings on here. I want to make sure you guys are good. Cool. We're creeping up. Here's 990s. 20,000 is right here. And are we going to reject? I say we get a light pullback and blast through at open. Oh, I was like, man, what is that noise? It sounds like somebody's banging on something. I forgot the robots out there vacuuming. Whoa, we have 2 red folder news events at 9:45? What? 10 and 9:45. I did not see that. I'm glad I checked. I mean, it's down here. I should be paying attention. Look at this. We're bouncing up against it. We've got a 1-minute head and shoulders pattern forming here. Crazy levels that we're at. We took out the June consolidation. I was looking for a long. I got in like here last night. Just dumb. I wasn't even paying. I just threw one on. Anyways, I was looking. Literally, my take profit was set at the June consolidation level here at the 82, 83. And I mean, there's no way I would have taken this much heat on the trade. I mean, we took literally 100 points, no, 80 points of heat. There's just no way. So a pullback was the good call if you would have waited for a pullback to this level, which Topstep had drawn out, and it came back to it perfectly. Bounced, and I was targeting this for my overnight high or profit. So we did hit it. And here we go. We're taking out the high from earlier, and we just spiked to 9975. Are we going to take out 20,000 right here before market open? We're going to set. Wow. So overnight highs are. That might count as an overnight high, but we'll see. We already took out overnight highs right here. 20,000, here we come. 21,000, 20,100's on the docket today, kids. I'm looking longs, baby. I want longs that pay. We're rejecting again, but I think it's because we're not to market open yet. Once market open hits, this thing's going to have the juice it needs to go to the moon. Ding, ding, ding. All-time highs inbound on NQ sooner rather than later, in my opinion. We'll just have to wait and see. Have to wait and see. This was a key level, though. There's a lot of consolidation that took place at this level in June. I can show it to you guys. I had it drawn on the NQ map. It's this. It's for our big push up here. Look at all this is just a key level. Then it was key level here. Came traded back up to it. And so if we can break through this level, it's back towards all-time highs. If we get through here, your next area can be looking at is 20,100. Then beyond that, you're looking at 2250, 30 to 50. And then your next real level is 2380 to 2400. And then just from there, you're looking at 25. So stair-stepping our way up 100 points at a time. I think we get to at least 20,100 today. We break 20,000. That's going to give a lot of, sorry, a lot of good news to the market. I think people are going to start hype buying. Everybody's going to be shorting, so shorts could fuel the long. We had decent news come in at 8. It was as expected, forecasted. Jobless claims are what they were forecasted, which was higher than last month's jobless claims, or last week's, whenever the last jobless claims was done. I don't keep up with it. So we'll see. We're trading in this key level. I think we're going to go up. I just don't see why we'd reject off of it again. We rejected off of it yesterday morning perfectly to the T, rejected off of it. And then the market still climbed its way back up, pushed through it. We're now, for the third push through this morning alone, in the past 2 hours, we've pushed through this level 3 times. And every time we've gotten a little bit higher. So looking for pullbacks. This would have been the pullback to buy. I shorted here on this account to pull it out of the negative. Just a quick 120 bucks to get it out of being red from my overnight trade that I did that didn't pay off. And like I said, I just fucking, I was being dumb with that. That was stupid. So we're going to build some money today. I think we're going to stack some freaking cash on this funded account. I don't see why we won't. We're down $920 right now on the account. So we got $1,080 of wiggle room before it's lost. And we're going to make some of that back today, or all of it. Who knows? I'm confident in today's trading. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody come take a look at this. It wants to go. 20,000 is just right there. It's itching to touch it. And I'm itching to put a hoodie on. Man, am I cold again already. It's because I'm drinking cold stuff this morning. I'm drinking cold water, cold Ghost energy. Brother, sponsor me, Ghost. I'm going to start working out again this weekend. You guys can sponsor me. I'll be like, boom. Trying to get swole. Ooh, it is a day. It is a day. TikToks have been going good. TikTok streams have been going great. Indicators and strategies. What does that do? So I figured out how to quit freaking having to click confirm. I didn't realize. I thought about it. I was like, show confirmations. Yeah, because that stuff, it really. We have hotkeys. It's because I had confirmations on. That's why we couldn't do it. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Wow, that makes me so happy. Finally learned how to activate the hotkeys. It was because I had confirmations on. And then once I turned off confirmations this morning, Vivian Davis, my memes, all I had to do was click turn on hotkeys, and now we can mark it in and out. Close positions. My close position hotkey is C. Nice.
Order filled.
Cool, it works. And
Order filled.
boom, hotkeys, baby. Oh my God, I'm so glad to have hotkeys now. That makes me so happy. I don't have to fucking confirm into orders. I can just click and go. So my hotkey to sell is the back button on my mouse. I gotta be very careful with pushing these buttons on the mouse because I might accidentally just yeet myself into a position and close one out. Should have an activation key set, but I'm not gonna do it. We're creeping towards 20,000 right now. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Somebody come take a look at this. I don't know if we'll have the juice to push it. Hotkeys is where you can, instead of coming over here and pushing like buy or sell or buy, sell, if I want to mark it into an order, like, hey, I want to buy right here or sell right here, I just push the button that I have set. So it could be like, for me, there's two buttons on my mouse that I don't use, so I put it on that. And so one would buy me in right here and one would sell me in, or I could push C on my keyboard and it would automatically close the position. I don't have to go over here and be pushing buttons and clicking things. It's just I click a button and it's done. We might take out 20,000 right here. Pre-market 20,000 is about to get taken out. We're going to push through it right here. Yes, I'm so glad they brought this in. I couldn't figure out why they weren't working. It's because I had confirmations on. And that's what was taking me so long to open and close positions. And by the time you do that, your price is already moving. So took off confirmations, and then I went and looked at hotkeys after I did that, and this showed up, which told me, hey, I probably just couldn't use them because of I had confirmations enabled. Which, I mean, I get why you would have confirmations, but they slow you down. Like if you're trying to get in here and you got to go over here and click and confirm and do all this, by the time you're trying to get in here, price is already up here. Or it's down here and your entries are not where you want to be. So it allows me to get in and out a little bit quicker. We might just range right here until open in 16 minutes, but this is going to take out 20,000. The news came in as expected, a little bit worse than last month's jobless claims, but that's okay. Now we can trade with hotkeys. Oh, brother. It's really just a sit on our hands and wait kind of moment. Nothing to do with market right now. It's weird seeing my scoliosis on camera because like I'm like clearly tilted one direction. I need to try to correct my posture. I understand why everybody's long in queue here. I mean, this is where you're going to want to be. This is either going to bounce off of 20,000 and it's going to shoot down 200 or 300 points, or we're going to fucking climb to like 20,100 today. Who knows? Lately it's been a lot of up and down. Not really picking a solid direction. I mean, it does, but usually takes a minute to get there. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta make some money today. Let's go ahead and change our risk parameters back to where they're supposed to be from when I was fucking around and being stupid. Risking 200, which is 20 points, and to get 20 points. Because right now I'm trading on 5 micros, which is $10 a point. So we'll see if I let them run for 20-point runs, but I definitely don't want to risk more than 20 points on a trade right now. Oh, I got copyrighted, believe it or not. I was watching this new music I was using yesterday, and YouTube said that it was copyright, but they authorized it for use on YouTube. So I'm lucky they didn't count it against me. Here we go. Here's 20,000. We're going to take out 20,000 pre-market. So I switched back to this music just to be safe that there's no issues because there was 3 different songs that were claimed, but they said that they don't affect me because the author allows them to be used on YouTube. But to just protect myself, I took it down. I'm not going to use that music anymore. Man, it's just wanting to get there. Look at this. I mean, we're 6 points away. 5 points at the highest right there. Watch, I'm going to go put a hoodie on because I'm cold, and it's going to go up and touch it while I'm gone. They're wanting to drive it up there. They are wanting to drive it. Look at that, 96, 97, and 98. Here comes 20,000, ladies and gentlemen. Start your engines. I'm like cracked off of this fucking ghost this morning. And I got like 8+ hours of sleep last night, so I am feeling good. Gotta work Uber tonight. Be nice if I was making enough from all this to not do that, but we're not there yet, so we gotta go do something that does pay the bills. All right, here we go. Creeping back up. 98.5, 98.7, 99. It is just on the tip. I mean, it would be worth taking a cheap short here if you wanted to short this. I mean, 20,000 is a cheap level, but this could just blow right through it. 10-point stop, risk $100. Try to get like $100 out of it. But I think price wants to go higher today. Look, we're trading 99.25, 99.5, 0. We're almost there. $99.50 again. Oh my God, are they going to be able to push this right before market and at least just touch it? And that could be it. We just touch it and never see it again today. We could reject off of this 200 or 300 points, or we could fly through it 200 or 300 points and not see it again today. We're soaked. There it is, 20,001. We just broke 20,000. Key level. Major psychological level just taken out. Quick rejection. We're down 5 points. Like I was saying, 10-point scalp, 10-point stop loss. Boom, just get in and out. Quick, boop. You could have shorted that for like a quick scalp. Not something I'm going to do, but because this thing wants to go higher, and I'm not going to be in a trade that could kill me. On the wrong side of it. I was looking for prices to go higher yesterday and was trying to short in the meantime, and it's like, why would you do that? That makes no sense. I ended up just burning myself. Whew. Well, we broke 20,000, touched it, went to like 20,001 and came back down. We're just going to climb higher. We got 10 minutes till market open. Here in about 4 or 5 minutes, I'm going to use the bathroom and put a hoodie on because your boy is cold and get ready for the market open. Trying to make some money on this sucker. Let's pull up another chart just in case today is a trend higher day. I want the opportunity. Let's set up a higher time frame, something that's looking for more moves. Okay, let's take off that, hide that. Smart money concepts is fine. No, I am not live on TikTok, just live here. And we're back to 20,000. No, I can't go live on both. Why? Is it Sam live? No, it doesn't say I'm live. I was going to say if it did, that'd be concerning because I am definitely not live on TikTok. Just live on YouTube as we are continuing to push through 20,000 right here, trading 20,003 at the moment. So today I think it's going to be a directional day. After market open clears, we've got a good break of structure here to the upside. This was a good break of structure. Once we get through the craziness of market open, we'll probably look for long. So I'm going to use QGrid today. But I'm going to use the bathroom really quick, and I will be right back. I'm also going to leave my headset here because I'm going to put a hoodie on. He's a good baby, isn't he? Oh, 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 whoa. Look at him. Look. Oh, my goodness. He's a big old baby. Just a big old baby. Somehow his dog hair's all over my shirt right now. Like, brother, everywhere. Look at my buddy, though. Look at my handsome boy. Mm-hmm. Ain't that right? Oh, my cap. Get my good pets before we get started in 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Here we go. We're getting that pullback. We're getting that pullback on NQ. There you go. Papa's gotta make some money, and a lot of it. I miss you, my baby. Just come home. Fuck it. All right, here we go. We're starting to pull back just before open, which is interesting. I mean, it's expected hitting such a key level like 20,000. Two things are going to happen. We're going to smash right through it and keep riding up, or we're going to pull back a little bit. Quite frankly, I anticipated a pullback. If we could get back over here, this price area, it's probably going to do it in a minute. Looked along again from the 70s. That would be the play, in my opinion. Or we could even see price pull back to here. You need a 100-point pullback off of a 100-point. I mean, up here is not unheard of. So we'll see, but it also could just to the moon, everybody. Which, like I was saying earlier, since we're breaking 20,000, 20,100 to 20,300 could be on the docket today if this thing just wanted to trend higher. Man, the fucking AC just kicked back on. I'm already cold. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I've got to remember to get these ads and stop them. All right, 3 minutes till open. Let's see what we're going to do here. We didn't put in a lower high yet. Doesn't mean we won't. Doesn't mean we won't. I personally just think price wants to go higher today. Yesterday was just, I mean, look at that. $200-point range yesterday from the top to the bottom almost. And we are building quite a bit above it right now. I mean, here's that level, which was from June. This level's from June and before the pullback, the big pullback. And it even was respected on the big pullback as well, a little bit. So if we can build above this, we're going higher, kids. Take me higher. Ooh, good night's sleep and a little bit of ghost energy make you feel good. You might? Well, then come out. Who needs a job? It's not like we got bills to pay. Yeah, there was a pullback right there. I'd like to see another push down. Put in a higher low, and then boom. We'll ride it up. Market open in 35 seconds, so this is about to get a little wicked. This thing could just be a buy it off the open and just ride it to the top kind of deal day. It really could. I mean, with where we're at, longs seem like the play. Get ready to use my hotkeys. Let's not prematurely hit them. Will you take me higher? Okay. Quick little bit of red off the rip. Let's see what we're going to do. I would like to see a pullback. Honestly, a quick pullback for like 30, 40 points off the open would be beautiful. We're just going to rip higher. Look at that. Look at that. Sure, look at that. Take a look at that. Well, if we would have bought this down here, which I almost did, we would have already taken profit. 200 bucks. But we're just going to wait and see what this does. I think we're going to just to the moon today. I think caveman buy is the play. Caveman buy is the play, in my opinion. All right, we're pulling back to 20,000 right now. We're going to want to wait a couple more minutes minimum before we look to get in, but I mean, honestly, pull back. There we go. We didn't engulf the entire candle there. Here we go. We're pulling back. We've below 20,000. We're back below it. All right, let's go back down to the June consolidation level. I'd like us to get back to the 70s. That would be a great spot to long from. But 50s would be even better. Down here at the 325 moving average. This thing's just going to go right back up. Patience, young Padawan. Let's see what we do here. We're pulling back. 3 red candles right now. Still a little too early. The first 3 to 5 are the most volatile. Takes it a minute to figure out what it wants to do. I mean, overall, I think we're looking to go higher, but I would like to see a pullback to the 70s, maybe even the 50s down here. Well, this would be the 40s, but if we could get down here, this would be a good spot to long from, or even down here in the 30s. And then long, targeting back to 20,000 and even higher. Will you take me higher? Just have to wait and see. They're not getting the convincing push back up for longs here, so I think we're going to pull back a little bit. We're just not staying above 20,000 here. They want to, but sellers are in control at the moment. Let's see. Still too early to put a trade on as bad as I want to. I want to be a bad boy. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. Here we go. We're pushing it back higher. Booby, welcome back. We broke 20,000. We're just trying to decide if we're going to continue higher or if it's going to go lower. I personally think we're going higher today, Booby. I think we go to 20,100 at least. Just price needs to figure out what it's going to do. I feel like we get a pullback to the 70s, anywhere from 35 to 70. Somewhere in there would be where I'm looking to take a long. Let's wait and see. Finally figured out how to get my hotkeys to work, Booby. All I had to do was turn off confirmations. Turn off confirmations, and then it was like this message appeared earlier, like 20, 30 minutes ago. And then I just had to click turn on hotkeys. No wonder I couldn't. So now I don't have to wait, do all these stupid, yes, I want to buy, yes, I want to sell. All right, let's keep pulling back to the 50s. I would like to long off of the 325 down here. That is 325, right? That is 325, yes. Quite frankly, if we get through the 325, this is a decent level we could look to long off down here at the 30s, 31, 35, 35. Let's see though. We're that June consolidation that's been acting as resistance since yesterday morning might act as support now, which I'm okay with. We built a little bit of volume pre-market. We went through it multiple times. So it could become support now, but I would still like a better long, like 70 would be a better long for me here than getting in where we're at. So we'll just wait and see if we're going to get down here. If not, we'll look for somewhere to get in long. Yeah, no, I would not be adding to these positions here. That doesn't make sense. You okay? Coughing over there. Just make sure you're all right. Lay down. Oh, Booby, glad to have you. I think Sahil's supposed to be coming in as well at some point. He was in the TikTok live last night, and he said he'd be dropping in this morning. He said he's been busy. I told him it was all good. We all get busy sometimes. Will you take me higher? Yeah, this price is just barcoding up and down. If you wanted to range scalp this for 5 points at a time, you could probably do it, but I wouldn't personally do it. Every time I've done that, I got screwed because it finally breaks out when I decide to do it. Like this, I would have been short here, and we're going to break out. Trying to finish up this creatine. I've been taking creatine for 5 days now. Ah, that is delicious. Big scoop of vanilla flavored creatine. Mix it with a packet of Propel and a tall glass of water. Yeah, this just tells me we want to pull back more. We're not. I want the breakout to the upside, but this just wants to pull back more before we do. I could be wrong. Could be marrying my bias, and we hit 20,000 and we pull back 200, 300 points today. But I just don't believe that's what the market sentiment is. And the news came in as expected. Oh, we do have news in 6 minutes, though. I forgot about that. That's going to move price a lot. Hey, Booby, you're good, man. We got core PMI, or yeah, manufacturing PMI at 9:45, and then at 10, existing home sales. All right, so here was the pullback to 70 that I was looking for. We bounced right off of that level. I still want to see a continued pullback to the 50s though. Like 50 would be another pullback that I'd be interested in seeing if we get to. And then like I was saying, 35 to me is a level that would make sense. But to be honest, overnight highs down here at 46. I mean, if you count this as the overnight high, kind of questionable if you do. It's right there at the cusp. You could say it is at 57. I don't know. Some people say anything after 6:30 is not overnight, but that's 6:40 something. So, I mean, 6:46 to 6:57 looks like a good area to try to long off of, in my opinion. But once we get through here, I definitely want to see a test of 650. We got VWAP and 325 moving average down here. Would be a great place to look to get long from. Get long here targeting 20,000 again. But look, we just rejected perfectly off of this level. Right off of 70, right off of the 200 EMA. perfect bounce. We're already up 22 points, 23 points off of that. But I want to see more of a pullback here. Wow, 30-point bounce. We got news in 4 minutes, so I'm just going to stay flat because that's going to jar the market around too much to be in a trade. We wick 100 points in a flash of a second, and I'm out of, you know, there's no point in being in that. No point at all. I'm using a different indicator as well as my normal indicator today that it's more of a trend direction indicator, but right now I wouldn't say it's going to be useful because we're in just kind of like a chop range. So I'm not even looking at it. But if we start to trend higher, which is what I was looking for, it'd be good to check out. Getting caught in consolidation sucks. That's my problem is I chase trades, so I jump in either early or late. So I'll either like jump in because I'm looking for a breakout to the upside. I'm like, okay, well let's get in here, and then price pulls back here and I get stopped out. And then it's like, okay, well I still want to get in long, so I jump back in, and we're already in a bad just chasing trades. So being in consolidation sucks. But that's when you also look to try to find the way to trade the range. And right now, if you're looking to get long, you're wanting to be longing down here in the 70s, high 80s, 70s, at the bottom of the range to go long. And if you're looking for short positions, you want to be getting short up here in the 20,000 to 90s. And that can help you avoid getting chopped up in consolidation. You just might have to hold the trade for a very long time. Right now, this is wanting to pull back. I mean, we're slowly just working our way lower. So I think what we're doing is we're trying to grab liquidity, and we got news in 2 minutes. We can pull down here, grab some liquidity from the overnight session, this push up that took place at 6 a.m. We just disconnected from the stream for a second. I don't know what happened. What the heck is going on? Is our internet acting up right now? We're back though, right? I think we're back. It's just being... I don't know what that was. I hope... That was weird. All right, here's news in 20 seconds. The market's already starting to kind of get wobbly. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why we just cut in and out like that. Look at this. We're just... And news in 10. Oh, this might be good news, to be honest. I don't know. Let's see. Whoa. And flush that bitch. Flush it, flush it, flush it. Let's go. Give me my pullback. I will long off the bottom of this candle. I will yeet myself into this trade. The news came in. Okay, so good and bad. Flash PMI, manufacturing PMI came in a little lower than expected, 1.5 points, and the flash services PMI came in at 1.2 points higher. So I wonder if they kind of negate each other out here. Oh, we're up to 5 viewers. Welcome in, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good morning. We're just waiting for some pullbacks to get in long here. I don't think this is done pulling back. I think we're going to get down here to 50s and go higher. The news was kind of a wash. One negative, one positive. So quite frankly, I think they kind of cancel out. But I think it's going to want to pull back some more. We're going to pick up some liquidity. Down here in the 50s, even as low as the 35s, are some levels that I'm watching to get long from right now. Now that we have hotkeys, that helps a lot as well. Existing home sales shouldn't move too much. Yeah, it's an orange folder. So, natural gas storage, whatever. Here we go. We're getting that pullback I was looking for. We'll get a test of the 325 moving average as well as VWAP down here. And we'll see what happens. I don't think we're ready to go higher yet. I think this might be a wait kind of day. Just sit and wait. Wait for the opportunity. We might have to wait till 10:30 or so to get price where we want it. So while we do wait, I am going to go use the restroom again because, like always, I'm drinking tons of fluids. So accidentally, well, not accidentally, I didn't have anything to do with it. I wore a hole in another sock. It's crazy. These socks just keep blowing out. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, lordy, lord, lord. We've had 3 tests of that 70 level, and we've bounced off of it every time, but I still think we're going to pull back. Just they're not pushing price higher yet. I mean, we could right here, but I don't know. We still have another news event in 11 minutes. Is it going to move the market a lot? Probably not. But let's keep waiting for this pullback to get long. We're not ready to do it yet. We could be trying to carve this up and get 10, 20 points out of it every time, but that's dangerous. So we're just going to sit and wait. Will you take me higher? Look at this. This candle's already retested the 70 level, rejected again. Oh, I mean, 70 could become support, but I doubt it. We're going to come down and test 375, the 325 EMA. I'm expecting a bigger pullback than what we've done so far. Here we go. Here's the test. Let's see. I want to see if we can push below it. Oh, if we didn't. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting ready to long in here. Nope. Okay. Came right to the 325 EMA and bounced off. Okay, let's see if we can push below it. There we go. There's 50. We just tested 50. My next level I want to see is 36, 35. We could turn around and go back up to the 200 EMA right here. We could try to scalp, but it's already moving too much. Yep, here we go. We're going to... All right, here we go. It's going to continue to push through. All right, we're putting in a lower low here shortly. Honestly, 13 and 900 even could be what we're looking at here. Dexter. Uh, Booby, no, I did take some trades. I did some overnight trades that didn't work out, so I got back to scratch on the 50K, and I was trying to trade news on the 150K and got destroyed, so that one I'm not going to trade at all anymore. I'm just going to trade the 50K today and see if we can dig it out of the hole I put it in yesterday. That's pretty much all I'm trying to do right now. Have you taken any trades yet? I'm waiting for a pullback. This pullback here was exactly what I wanted, but I still think we could get down here and we could even get as low as 13, and back to 19.9 even. So I just want to wait before I just put myself in a long position here and risk being wrong. Trying to be smart, not I don't need to end my trading session in the first 30 minutes, 45 minutes, because like there's so many opportunities that arrive, an hour, hour and a half in that I'm missing them by blowing up my account so early trying to get these moves. I don't know what you were barking at. Maybe it's the maintenance people. They're out there mowing. But I mean, that was a bounce. If I would have taken the long here, we would have taken 10 points of heat, 11. But who knows if I would have held it through that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still want to see if we get a deeper pullback. We got a good bounce off of this level, but I'm not convinced. I'm not fully convinced yet that that was going to be it. And if it was, great, I was wrong. It's a good push up though. I mean, shoot. From the bottom of this wick, 40 points. If I was going to take the range trade, I would short here and take it back to. Yeah. I think we're going higher today. I think we just needed to pull back after hitting 20,000, which we might have gotten all the pullback we're going to get. Yeah, that news, I tried to long. I just kept, it was dumb. I shouldn't have been in it. Honestly, a short here would be smart if you wanted to, if I was still looking for a pullback, but this could just continue to run higher. Will you take me higher? Yep, I am not shorting this. That might have been all we were going to get for a pullback. I mean, that was a really big pullback to 44, and like I was saying, I was looking for 35 to 57 was my range for a pullback, so I should have just longed it instead of waiting. Analysis paralysis. I'm not trying to take any losing trades, so I'm going against myself here. All right, I'm trying to retest 20,000. Yeah, even my indicator was like, buy. It said to buy here. Would have been a good play. Yeah, right? That's where it wanted me to buy. Oh no, I had the full flip and confluence 60s. That was the pullback, ladies and gentlemen. That was the pullback. Let's see if we can get another one though. Long in. That would have been a beautiful trade right there. How much did you make on that trade you took this morning, Booby? What are we doing here, Price? What are we doing here? Okay, I'm alright with that. Come on back. Get me back to these lower levels and I'll long in. Try and make a little bit of money today. That's all we're doing. Make back the losses from yesterday and try to get this account back to where we need to be. Got to be profitable to get a payout. Got to be profitable. Will you take me higher? All right, come on. Waterfall back down for Daddy. Call me Big Papa. Because I want to get long down here. Let you do your bit of ranging that you like to do in the first 30 minutes to an hour, and let's get a breakout trade. Tested right to the 70s again. This 70 level just keeps acting as support for scalps. Excuse me. Try not to chug this energy drink too fast. I've been sipping on it since 7:30, so I'm doing pretty good actually. Come on, bring it lower so I can go higher. Will you take me higher? Oh, come on. Flush it. Is that all we were going to get? 70s? No, it's going to come back down. Wish we could do like little games on here, like play games while we're like doing whatever. Like there's like a little side game or mini games that they had built in. We could just like kill time while we waited. Could play GeoGuessr, but that would not mix with the stream of like what we're actually doing. So that'd be very confusing if somebody came in here to watch GeoGuessr and I'm over here day trading, or vice versa. Oh Lord, very indecisive here. 18 seconds left though. I think we're going to continue to pull back. We didn't break the highs up here, so to be honest, we could pull back even lower. Hey, at least you made $100, dude. That's how it goes, though. That was me earlier when I was remaking the money back. I had like set it to like $200 profit, and I was down 120. And as soon as we got to 120 and it just stopped, I closed the trade, and then it, like a little bit, like not even 10 seconds later, it went straight through to my take profit. So it's just part of it. All right, we're back down here at the 325 EMA. We're getting a retest of these levels, but to be honest, since we didn't break higher here, I don't want to long off of this yet. Yeah, that's my deal. If you can take a few good trades. I'm trying to not chase trades anymore. I want to see price get down here at least to the 30s, 35, these levels over here from overnight. And then overnight highs are 46. We came and traded right to them earlier. And look at that. Boop, and bounced right off. But we could pull back to 900, so it's like, oh, do I jump in at 35 or do I jump in at down here at the 13s? It's just a matter of trying to frickin' make the right decision. But I want to see if we continue to pull back. I think we're going to. I think we get to 35 for sure. We're back at overnight highs. It's holding up right here, but we got some time, so let's just wait and see. We're only 32 minutes into this New York session, so in 30 minutes there could be a whole different level of opportunities that could pay us. We don't need to be greedy, and we don't need to be in a rush. I theoretically just set a higher low. Along here might not be a bad idea. Somebody walking their dog. Along here might not be a bad play, but I just think we're going to pull back more. Yeah, here we go. What do you do for a living, Booby? Or do you trade? Is that just your income? Well, I know you're working on getting funded, so I guess not. So, like, what do you do for a day job?
Order filled.
Might have been the wrong move, but I got to follow my indicators. My indicators said to go long. We're in at 69. Let's just get 10 points and get out. Come on. Oh, don't reverse on me here.
Order filled.
I'll take a quick profit. I think that's going to turn back around. I don't like that. That was a quick little, I mean, we only made 16 bucks, but at least we're in the green for now. My indicator was like everything flipped to buy, so I did. And like I was saying, like a buy down here would have been a good move. It would have been a better location. I'm glad I got out of that. There's just a quick pullback before we continue lower. Having hotkeys really makes a difference. Looks like we're getting a little bit of consolidation down here, which is interesting. This might have been the right spot to buy down here. We might consolidate, chop, and push this higher if it doesn't break down lower. I have an options account that I make or made decent on. What does that say? Make decent on? Well, heck yeah, dude. I just do Uber. I haven't done it in a couple weeks, but trade alerts? How does that work? Somebody send you like a, hey, take this or take that, and you do it? All right, we're about to break down lower. Yeah, right now I'm just Ubering to make money. I've got an Uber tonight and tomorrow night and Saturday. That way we can make some money. I was supposed to do it last night, but I was like, I'm lazy. Oh, you pay for a Discord group? You know, when I first got into trading, that's what I was watching was there was a guy, I got into his Discord, it was free, and he would send trade alerts, but then it turns out he was just scamming. It turned out to be a scam. He'd like, oh, send me money and we'll trade. So we did that a little bit, and he just stole it all. And then like a lot of the trades ended up being losers. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go over. Look at that. Traded down to 32 and bounced right up. Wow. But I still think we're gonna pull back. I think we come down to 900. I'm just waiting. I haven't done DoorDash yet. I was doing Uber Eats, but it didn't make any money. $10 an hour plus paying for your own gas and maintenance is not worth it. So I started doing Uber Driver, and that's helped a little bit. It pays a little more. I can at least make enough to buy some groceries and, you know, cover some small bills if I actually work 4 or 5 days a week, but I don't really do that anymore. This 30s level is holding, but I don't know. The what? Wait, hold on. What did you say? I can't read it. The dang. The small groups in Discord be lethal. What does that mean? Like they're good at making money or scammers? All right, here we go. Here's 913. I'm glad I did not long. Came down here to this level. And we just broke through both those levels, testing 900. Honestly, don't want to jump in front of a falling knife right now. We have sold off over 100 points from the top. We could long here, but this is dangerous. This could continue to fall out of bed. I mean, we could go all the way back down here. We do not want to jump in front of this right now. I was saying we could look for longs here, but the fact that we just fell like that. Oh, we did have news, but that news was 9 minutes ago. Here we go, bouncing right off. If we can bounce, pull back, and retest this and continue to go higher, we could look to get long. Oh, Lord. Yep, here we go. Just continuing to fall out of bed. Wow. Glad I did not take the longs and just waited because we would have gotten destroyed on that. Look at that. Honestly, a pullback to the 70s or 80s, but if we're going to get to the 70s or 80s, this key level down here at 66, yesterday's, what was this, probably point of control or settlement is probably where we're going to. But I just found out my wife is getting out of lunch early again today. The good thing is I don't have to pick her up. She drove herself to work today. But I do, well, I didn't have to pick her up yesterday, did I? I do have to make sure lunch will be ready. I've got to get the oven going here in a minute. I'll still probably keep the stream going. I just got to get some chicken ready to go in the oven. Better traders in my eyes. How much do you pay for your Discord access? I'm just curious. If you don't mind me asking. If anything, you can just send it to me in Discord. Not put it on here. Because if you're making enough to live off of trade alerts on Discord, that's really good. So we're bouncing around in here, but I think price wants to come a little, pull back some more. The question is, are we going to try to call the bottom? Because that's pretty much what we're trying to do right now, is we're trying to call the bottom, and who knows when that's going to happen. Let's look at this on a higher time frame. Yeah, this green level is a pretty solid spot, or just below it. 70s, 80s would be a potential spot to long this from. But let's wait and see. We just keep falling, and we do not want to jump in front of a falling knife. It just doesn't make sense. Oh dang, $100 a month for the cheapest? That's crazy. There's some telegrams that like Trader Tom, he wrote the book Best Loser Wins. He places all his trades on there, but it's all euro markets, and I can't trade that. So look at that. We got into the 80s, like I was saying, and bounced. Because technically that would be a higher low on the 1 hour time frame. We wouldn't be breaking this low here. We set a higher high, higher low, and we could turn around and run higher up here. Let's wait and see though. This could continue to pull back. We don't want to be trying to call bottoms yet. How much are you like able to make? Like, I guess it also depends on how big of an options account you have. If you've only got $100, you ain't making anything. But if you've got, several $1,000s and you can trade multiple contracts or whatever they're called on options, you probably make some good money if they're consistently accurate, I would assume. That would have been the long there, I think. Let's wait and see though. Patience. While I wait, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get the oven preheated and chicken ready to go in. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't long there. Oh, we're probably going to continue to fall some more. Chicken wasn't thawed out yet, so I had to put it on some hot water. And I got the oven preheating. As long as I get the food in by 10:30-ish, it'll be ready before she gets out of work. All right, we're retesting back to the 80s. We broke lower again, slightly lower by a couple points, and we're bouncing right back off. Like I was saying, I don't think this is, I mean, the market can do whatever we want. We've sold off since this high over here. We sold off 140 points. All right, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I might try to save up some capital and get in on your group, maybe generate some income, because right now, until I start getting payouts from Topstep, my money comes from Uber. I need to make a little more than that. I don't know. I think we're going to consolidate here and look for a breakout. Do we continue to sell lower? I don't know. I mean, we've sold off 140 points since open. We came up, tested a high, and broke down lower. 140 points. So somewhere down here is the buy. Let's say like 80, 90 would be a safe buy with a stop at like 70, 75. But this could be a continued breakdown lower. I just don't. I feel like on the hour time frame we are setting a higher low to allow us to springboard up. I mean, look at yesterday. But I mean, yesterday we had massive swings. That was 200 points yesterday. So we'll see. I think I'll long from 89. Let's see if we get back down here. If we can get back down this way, get at the bottom of this range that we're doing, this 1 minute range that we're chopping up in, buy and have a 20-point stop, and we'll target like up here. That's what I'm going to look for right now. That's enough. But we are extending lower. So do I want to take this trade? I do because I'm confident we don't break 66. But what I think doesn't matter. What I think does not matter. So I think we just, I mean, I want to take the long down here. So I think I should just find somewhere to long. I'm thinking 90s to 85. Like 90 to 85 would be my long point. Try to be at the bottom of this range as I can. That way we can take some heat into the 70s. If I could get an entry at like 80, that'd be perfect. But that would mean this range is extending lower and could indicate that price is going to continue to sell off. We don't want to be on the end of that. So we can just pull back a little more to like 90, 85, 90. That's where I want to be. Okay, we're pushing 95s. We're almost at 10 subscribers over here on YouTube, which is really awesome. It's exciting. Okay, we're pushing back up. We didn't get down to 90. We're currently at, I think we're at 8 subscribers. I think I might be able to traffic enough people over from TikTok today when I do my TikTok stream that we can maybe get to 10 today. Hopefully I can pull 2 more over. Okay, here we go. And there's the fall out of bed. Never mind, we are not going to long this. Let's just wait and see. That just extended the range lower by a few points. 4 points, 5 points. And we didn't set a higher high. So we're just extending this range lower. That's a dangerous spot to buy because this could continue to fall off. Appreciate it, Booby. It's exciting to grow. TikTok's grown a lot, but I mean, it's easier to get a lot exposure. It's a lot easier to get exposure on TikTok. I mean, we've gained close to or over 100 followers on TikTok since I started doing the live streams over there. And I didn't expect people to donate on TikTok, but like I've gotten donations almost every stream. And I wasn't expecting it, and I don't ask for it either. But it's still kind of cool to see people send things on there. It's pretty neat. TikTok told me that I need to put like a gift goal in so people can donate. And like I was like, okay. So I put one on there last night. We got a few donations. It was pretty cool. But it's exciting to grow. I really want to get everything built up. I want to get to 10 subscribers on YouTube and then 100. And then I would like to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok. Okay, well, that push lower might have been all we're going to get, but I doubt it. I think we keep coming lower, extending this range to lower. But do I want to buy down here is the question. Like, I do, but we just keep extending it. And it's like, if I can get a better entry in the 70s or even 66, that would be optimal, but because if 66 doesn't hold, we're going to 31. And if that doesn't hold, we could go all the way to 770. But yeah, it's cool to grow. It's nice that people are actually showing up. It makes me feel good. Boosts my confidence, my ego. It's good to like have people like you that come back and actually talk and support the channel and stuff like that. It's really nice. Oh my goodness, my back. Hmm. Interesting how price is reacting right now. Just in like a consolidation phase. We'll probably consolidate for 15 or 20 minutes. Started consolidating around 12 minutes ago. So I'd expect it to go another 10 or 15 minutes and pick a direction. Wanting to drive a little bit higher. Okay. All right, here we go. We're extending the range to the upside now instead of I mean, I'm looking for longs personally, Booby. I think we came down and got a lot of the stuff we needed to get. We took out overnight lows, we took out overnight highs. No, we didn't take out the overnight low. That was the overnight low down here. We did a really big liquidity sweep. And like I was saying a minute ago, the 70s or 80s would be not setting a lower high, or it would set a higher low, which would give us the springboard to ride this higher. So that might have been the last pullback we get to go higher, since we did finally break a little bit above here, and here we go. That might have been the buy. We'll wait for another pullback though, and we'll get in. But I want in cheap. Yeah, me too. I do not want to be getting in long up here and then taking a 20-point pullback just to the bottom of this range and then it go up. Like I'm tired of doing that and getting stopped out and then I get chewed up on the day. It's like there's no point. Try to buy the bottoms of the range if I'm expecting long or sell the tops if I'm expecting this to break out short. So now I'm going to wait for this to come back down, put in a higher low, and we'll buy it again, and that's when I'm going to get in low. That is my game plan. Because the market likes to do that stuff. High, low, higher, high, boop. We'll see what we can get. We might not do it. It might just say, hey, this is our time. Let's go. Because let's look at yesterday. What did we do? there's open. We ranged violently, and then at 10:30, we decided that we were going to choose a direction. Took your 8 points. Oh yeah. I mean, this could just go back up, but I want to see a quick pullback, maybe to like 900 and get long again. Or get long. I'm not long again. £8 is still a profitable trade. Shit. I only got like 2 or 3 off to bring me up to this. That's an $18 trade. Honestly, 20 because there's commissions. So it's 2 points. It's $10 a point right now with 5 contracts. All right, here we go. We're starting to pull back a little bit. If we can get a pullback to 900 or even 90s, that would be perfect. Put in a higher low, long this sucker, and ride it back up to 20,000. 100-point run would be insane. That would be what? $10 a point if I held all $5,000. My math's right. That'd bring us back to even on the day. But if I was going to do that, I would build into that position. I'd buy here, I'd buy in again here, and just build up. Try to turn it into a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 trade. That would be the idea. If this trade that I want to play out plays out, we get a pullback and we look for a 80 to 100-point move. But the market could just want to continue to go lower today, so let's wait and see what this pullback does. I'm analysis paralysis right now, so we'll see. But we did extend the range to the upside, while we also did extend it to the downside before then, so we'll see. 5 minutes, we're wicky. I mean, look at these wicks. But we wicked here too. There's only a minute left in this candle, so I mean, we could look that this would be long, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this is a long opportunity. Big longs. We're getting that pullback I was wanting. If we can just come a little bit lower, get down to 900, that would be the ideal spot to put in a little bit. 990s would be perfect. All right, here we go. There's 900. That might have been it. I'm not convinced yet, though. All right, I just put my orders on. We'll see if it is. I've got the first one at 95, second at 90, and third at 83. So if we can average down into this trade, that'll be 5 micros long. Look at the 15-minute. Still in a leg down, but we need a higher low on there after this to be overall bearish. What do you mean a higher low? Why would we want a higher low? That would indicate that we would go higher, right? I've got my longs on, so let's see. I said I wanted to get long at 90. I mean, overall, yeah, this is still bearish, but I like the longs here. All right, we're in.
Order filled.
We're long 4.
Order filled.
We're long 5. Risking 334 to make 1,000. Long average price of 91. Oh, here's the sell-off. You might have been right, booby. Bears might still be in control here. That break lower is very concerning to me, so I'm gonna wait and see, but I don't like that. That's very I don't know. If we can get back to break even, I'm gonna get out of this trade, but I don't know if we get back to break even. That's overnight low it's about to take out right there.
Order filled.
Close it. I'm only gonna take a 10-point loss on that. Only gonna risk 10 points. We're down at overnight lows. Well, I tried. I told myself I was gonna long there, and that was just not the spot to long from. So let's see. I might have been early. We didn't fully take out overnight lows. It's okay though. We can make it back. We'll just wait and see what happens. Well, if we would have held, we'd have got out of break even, but I didn't want to take more than 10 points of heat on that. Look at that. We would have at least made break even. Salad hands. All right. Well, my trade was right. I should have just let it take the heat. I could have at least made a little bit on it. But we did put in a lower low. So now if we set a lower high, we're not far from opening price though for the day. Yeah, I tried to call the bottom there. We got 9 minutes on this candle. We extended the low, bounced off of the, that's 200 EMA on the 15. Swing to the 1 minute swing high. So you're talking about this price here. If we hold below it, we're looking for shorts again. If we break above it, we're looking for longs. I agree with that. It would be a cheap short opportunity as well. Price is struggling to get back up there though. We're at these zones. Oh, oh, my neck. So let's see what price wants to do here. Well, my directional trading indicator would have been right. I just was looking for the wrong direction. Let's push a little higher. Let's get up to like the 20s. Let's see if we're going to break this high. Will you take? Yeah, I think we are too. I think my long was right. I should have held it. We didn't. I had moved my stop to just below overnight lows. I should have just left it instead of taking the loss. But I'm just trying to limit my losses a little bit right now. I even sized down. I don't know. We'll see though. That was a fucking useless candle right there. Look at that. We're pushing lower again. Look at that. That was a wow. That would be a sell side indicator to be honest. But we'll see. This is if it's going to reverse, it's going to reverse down here. Somewhere down here. In the 70s or 60s. If it's going to go back up. To pull back all the way to 830s would be a 200 point pullback, which NQ does. NQ will move 200 points in the first hour and then turn around and retrace half of it. So we could get back to this 831 level. We're going to stair step our way up. Would you take me higher? Just don't go higher without me. I'm trying to be in on these trades, boy. Trey wants to be on these trades. Hmm. It has wicks on the 15, but we still got 5 minutes, so this candle could close lower. But that's a heck of a wick right now. Honestly, this could be a spot that if you wanted to long, but it wouldn't be a cheap long. The cheap long would have been my original entry in the 90s. That was long average 91 right here, so we'd be 10 points in profit right now. 100 bucks. Did she now? Will you take me higher? All right, we're selling back off. Just consolidation right now, man. Look at this on the 1 minute. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting. We're not putting in a higher high right now, but we're consolidating. It could break out and push higher, though. Just got to wait and see. Here in a minute, though, I got to go put her food in the oven because She gets out at 11:30 for lunch today again. Hope it fully thawed out. It's been in the water for like 20 minutes now. Yeah, we're just, look at this 1 minute chop. Legit, this is just 1 minute chop. Literally almost the exact same candles for the past 4 minutes. So that means we're getting ready to close. I don't know. I think the longs might be ready to come back here. Just the question is, where do we enter? My entry in the 90s was perfect if I would have just held it. If I would have just held. But hey, hindsight capital. I can't beat myself up over it. If we take one more losing trade, though, I'll be done for the day. I'm not going to blow my account out. I do that too often. We just wait and see. I think price wants to go higher here. Let's see what the 15-minute candle does and the 5-minute. We got 2 minutes left. But I think price wants to go higher. Oh, we're starting to push lower, back into the 90s. All right, here we go. Still in the 1 minute range. It's a 10-point 1 minute range, roughly. 14, 15 point, my bad. Here we go. We're breaking lower. All right, yeah, no, I don't think longs are valid. Back at my original entry in the 90s. All right, we got 36 seconds to see what's going to happen here on the 5 and 15. Still not a conclusive candle to me, but I would expect a continuation off of that to the sell side. Yeah, here we go. Shorts are in control. What do you make of that candle? I'd say this continues to the sell side. But we're failing to set a lower low there. There's a lot of chop right now. Downtrend for sure. Sideways action. I think a long from the 75s or 80s would be a good play again. Better entry than last time and just let it ride. Stop loss below overnight lows. If we can get an entry into like the mid 70s. But shorts are still printing, so I think we wait. I think we wait. Here we go. What are you thinking about this, Booby? I don't know. I've got to go put this stuff in the oven though. Let me go at least check the chicken's thawed really quick before I do anything. Okay, so price did break lower. I was getting some cereal, but sellers are in control until we see some strong buying pressure. I agree. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, oh, Fruity Pebbles where it's at, man. I just put some chicken in the oven. I just realized I don't know why we froze that chicken when we knew we were going to have it for lunch today and we just bought it yesterday. It's like an absolute waste. Yeah, I'm a Fruity Pebbles guy myself. I'd take that all day over Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Crunching on me huevos. Yeah, right now sellers are definitely in control. There is no point in even trying to buy here. I want to see a reversal, and the zone to reverse off of would have been here, but look at that push down. So shorts would be the only thing to look to do here. Short scalp, 5-10 points. Just do like see money, take money, scalps on shorts. Got the chicken in the oven. Got a little bit of rice left over from last night we can warm up, so that'll be fine. Here we go. We're pushing lower here. Honestly, I would expect to see a continuation down to 33. We're getting, it's trying to support overnight highs, but
Order filled.
let's see what we do here. I want a continuation break. If not, this will be it for me. But I think a continuation breakdown is going to happen here. Well, I was exactly wrong. And stop out. Man, you would have thought continuation with that candle, sell side continuation would happen here. It's just the overnight lows. Everybody's buying up the overnight lows is what it is. I wonder if I moved my stop just a smidge if we would get the continuation lower. Don't be greedy. 10 points is all your, well, that's a 20-point trade I'm looking for. Risking 20 for 20 on a continuation to the downside. Targeting 42. Yesterday's point of control was at 31. But I think we get it stopped out here.
Order
It was
filled.
worth a shot. Well, we are done with that for the day. I'm going to hop off here and go take care of cooking lunch. Maybe, let's see. Nope, I need to quit. Quit while I'm ahead. I got other stuff to do this afternoon, so we got another trading session to check out. Should have probably waited till the 21 EMA. Short off the 21 EMA was probably the smarter move. Let price come up a little higher, and then short up here. That was probably the move. I might do one more quick one right here. 21 EMA scalp. Let's see what we do.
Order filled.
Yep. We're going to keep it tight though. If this works, it works. If it don't, oh well. We're going to keep a super tight stop. Oh yeah, keep me informed. I'm going to try to do a quick 21 EMA scalp here, but it might not work out. That's where I should have entered on the short anyways for the retracement. This was probably the better positioning. Let's see if it follows. Get some follow through here. Yeah, let me know if you see anything else. We definitely shoot me a message on Discord. I don't ever check my Discord, but if I jump on, I usually go through and check like some of the groups I'm in. I may have, but the 21 EMA scalp short is almost a safe bet, but it might have been a revenge trade, and we're gonna get stopped here. Eesh, it's tight. We're only risking just under 10 points. There we go. Come on, give me the continuation to this downside. Continue this sell side momentum. 21 EMA is what I'm looking for. Bounce off of that, push lower. Unless that was the reversal point down here. We got below overnight highs. Let's see it. Get ready to close this trade. We're either going to go right here or we're going to range for a minute, but I think we're going to go. There we go. Breaking down lower. Come on. I'm looking for continuation to the sell side here. This is what I wanted. I'm closing it. We'll take a little bit of that profit back so we're not down so bad. That was a $100 trade. We'll come back later after lunch and see what happens. We at least pulled us back a little bit there. Made $110 on that. That little scalp, that was a $10, 10-point scalp, which is all I'm, oh, look at that continuation, like I was saying. I should have quit looking for buys. I kept looking for buys, and I should have just went with the bias of the market, and the bias of the market was sell side. So we just got to look for shorts, and like you said, booby until the market tells us otherwise. And I should have waited till we got back up to the 21 EMA to take that short. And this could be the reversal point because as of right now, we're failing to set a lower low. I got a few minutes. Let's just watch and see how this plays out. She doesn't get out for 30 minutes and her food's in the oven, so I can't do anything about it. Let me see if she wants a sweet potato though. Because if she wants a sweet potato, I'll get that cooking. Notice we're not extending lower. Like crazy, but we're still slowly drifting down and to the right. Slowly. But, I mean, we're honestly in a downward channel. Really, we could be technically starting a bull flag or bear flag. So let's see. That might be that we set the low down here, took out the overnight lows, and this is where the market wants to look to reverse. Like I said, I'm long bias. Yeah, they're close to crossing up here. I think we did what we wanted to do, which was take out overnight low. We've done overall from the top of the open to the bottom, 171 point move to the downside. So we're in range for this to break higher. We failed to set a lower low now. We're breaking above this lower high. If we can break above 912 and above 932, we could look for this to turn around and be going long now. But we've got to get above these key levels. So we're pushing up to 912 now. The longs may have been the play. We just might have been early again. As of right now, today, we are a red day on the day because we're below the Asia Open. I think this was it. I think the longs, the shorts are exhausted because we're not getting any real convincing moves down anymore. We've just got to break above this level. If we can get above here, we can do it. And it's going to do it. It's going to take out 912 right here. And this candle or the next, it's going to get taken out. Let's just wait and see. We also could see this channel continue lower to like 31 and then bounce there, but I don't know. It's wanting to break 912, but it's rejecting. We got right up to like 911. Yeah. Hold my poodle. I said hold my poodle. Who knows what movie that is? We're in some serious consolidation right now. But since we're above the 21 EMA, that's a good sign. The 325 and the 200 are 3 points apart right now from converging. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Here we go. We're going to try to push higher. We're going to keep pulling back and consolidating here. It's just about figuring out what it wants to do. Here we go. Pushing back up to 907. We're at that key level. I mean, there is 2 key levels here, so that also dictates what price is being affected by. Here we go, 911. We're pushing it. I told you the next two candles or so we would take this out. If we don't, we're going to come back lower. If we fail to take out 912, and even if we did take it out, we could still push lower. We could come up here to 913 and just reject off and come down and take out the 40s. You know what I'm noticing? That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking like 11:30ish we're going to see the move right before lunch. But you know what I'm thinking? We got the pull back up, consolidating again now. We're failing to break the high. We might have this push back down. Nope, we just broke 912. We're up above, we got it above it. We got above 913. And we're rejecting back down, but we did push up. We did get it. Not by much, but we did. So we'll see what that means for the market. Marcus! All right, let's see if we put in another higher low. We expect it to reject. Now are we going to put in a higher low? Because if we put in a low around here, like 80 to 83, that would be a reasonable range for a low to be put in, and then just to kind of stair step up until we get our big move. Here we go. We're pushing down. No, Aaron, we are down right now. Down 286. We were down 390, but I did a quick 10-point scalp and got 100 of it back. So we are down 286 at the moment, waiting to see if we're going to go higher. We've been looking for longs today. They've just been getting chewed up. Oh, nope. Oh. We're going to take out this low, aren't we? Here we go. We took it out, and we're pushing lower, back to overnight lows. Damn, how much are we down on the day right now? Oh, we're not down much. I mean, could you count this as a higher low? Price just dropped. That is 30 points. So yeah, I mean, it's a decent little move. That's a typical move for NQs, 30 to 50. We'll see if we bounce back up here or if we continue this push to the sell side. I think we're going to continue through pushing down and breaking below overnight lows and then continuing down to the 30s, which was the continuation trade I was trying to take a minute ago. Ooh, I can smell the chicken cooking and it smells good. That chicken smells good. All right, we're back at overnight lows. Bouncing off. What do you think's gonna happen here, booby? I don't know. Dang, 4 people died in a yacht crash. That's crazy. I mean, a continuation trade here would be almost safe. Yep, here we go. We're gonna break down to the 30s right here. I want to get short here for the continuation breakdown. Oh my god, this is like my ideal play. Everything's selling. But look at that wick. Look at that.
Order
I'm
filled.
going short here. I want this to continue. And I might be wrong, but I feel the continuation wants to break lower to the 30s. I might have been wrong trying to sell the bottom, but it feels right. Oh, nope. And we were wrong again. Stopped out.
Order filled.
Damn. All right, yeah, I'm done. I ain't gonna trade anymore right now. We'll wait till this afternoon. Watch, that was a pullback, and it's gonna go up and come back down. But I'm not gonna revenge trade again. I did it earlier. We recouped a little loss, and I just gave it all back. So I'm not gonna revenge trade this. Tell you what we will do. We'll just do a practice account.
Order filled.
Short 5, targeting the 30s. I was probably early, but let's see. Price will continue lower right here. Watch. I guarantee price pushes lower. Mm, yep. Continuation to the downside. It is choppy, but I think it wants to break lower. I think it wants to come down here and take us out. And that's what I'm trying to get is this continuation play. I should have shorted off of here, but thought we might have gotten long. I've got a short on the practice account because I'm pretty sure that's the play. Is this is going to continue to push lower now. Yep, here we go. Come on. Mm, 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 mm. The fact that it's not pushing price higher tells me this is wanting to go lower. My indicator's red as well. It's just all flipping to sell side. Again, selling pressure's there. Mm-mm-mm.
Order
Oop,
filled.
fuck. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but here we are. That was a hotkey. That's why I need to put activation buttons on. I need to have activation keys, but this might push higher, to be honest. We are at the bottom of this range. I need to put an activation key on my hotkeys, like shift and then the button.
Order filled.
Well, my continuation lower might happen right here. I wanted it to go lower to the 30s. It might just do it right there. Let's see.
Order filled.
There it is. Stop right above there. This is going to break lower. Just leave it alone and let it ride. There it goes.
Order filled.
Come on, push down here to the 30s. That's the only magnet left for you. Well, this is the last trade right here. Once this one's done, I'm done till this afternoon. And here we go. We're pushing lower, recouping some of those losses. And oh, we bounced right there. Come on. We're
Order
going to take it.
filled.
$222. We're back down. And look, it just flushed even lower. I knew I wanted the continuation to the downside. I tried to take it here. We had another bounce. Tried to take another one here. We got stopped. And we tried it again, got stopped. But I finally got it. I knew it was coming. As price kept breaking down, I knew we were going to get it. That makes me feel good about myself. Still negative, but I'm going to come back to this later. I'm going to get off and be done. That break below, all we had to do was break it. And once it did, I wanted that continuation to the downside, and we've just recouped 200 and something dollars of our loss, 200. So now we're not down as bad as we were. We'll come back later and see what we can do. Not going to revenge trade this anymore. That was a good play. I wanted the continuation to the downside, and we got it. And look, it's continuing to fall even more. So, Booby, I think you're right. Yeah, that's why I said, like, literally, I even said it right here. I was like, this is what I want to short here. This is where I make money. And we had the pullback. I should have waited for a small pullback, but sometimes when we get these big wicks, it likes to continue. But I think you're right, Booby. I think we probably take out yesterday's low, but that's it's only 40 points away, so I mean, it's not bad. We can do that easily. I mean, we're on our way to 800 as it is. It's going to be a red day. I don't think we rally back up and take out whatever. We might, but I don't think we rally that much. Ah, feels good that I was right about that finally. Honestly, wasn't even like the long I took on accident right here. I wasn't even trying to do. I should have just taken it off, but I got my hotkeys set on my mouse right here on the side, and I fidget with it. So I need to put a activation key on so that I don't do that again. Yeah, that one got stopped out. I forgot to reverse that back to short. Well, now we have sold off from the top 215 points. So that's a good sell off there, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. We'll be live on TikTok later. I'm going to hop off and go get ready, everything ready for lunch. I got to get my wife's potato ready, figure out what all we're going to eat, and we're going to watch some Dexter while she does. Not you, we're going to watch the TV show while she has lunch. Booby, I'm going to be watching for that continuation to the sell side. Like you were saying, taking out yesterday's low. That'd be a big move, but I mean, we're not far off now at this point. But we do have some volume in here that we could look to see. The fact that we flushed through this key level and we just didn't even revisit it, really, on a pullback, like we just poof right through it was interesting. I would not have expected that, to be honest. That's why I put my stop right above it, because I was like, we saw some resistance. You saw it slow down just right there at it. And I was like, we might turn around right here. Started to turn green a little bit, and that's when I got out. But if I would have let that run for the full points it was supposed to, we would have gotten down here. I'll be on TikTok later, Booby, starting at 3. So we'll be live over there at 3. But I hope you have a good rest of your morning trading. And I will see you guys later. Appreciate you hanging out again, Booby. Watching me continue to lose.